Hello everyone. In this demonstration, we will record the user flow of Bahmni Connect. I will be taking you through Connect login page, Connect home screen, a walkthrough of registration, an overview of patient dashboard, and last but not the least, we will be recording patient data and syncing it with Bahmni online server. I am using an Android simulator for this demonstration and I'm switching off the internet so that Connect works in a simulated offline setting. This is the login screen of Bahmni. In the previous video, we synced the device to a location. The device is mapped to that location now. Let me go ahead and enter my user credentials. This is the home screen of Bahmni. We can view registration and clinical apps here. Let's go to the registration app. In the registration page, we can either search for an existing patient or create a new one. Let's enter the patient demographic data. Our patient is Truman Burbank, who is male and 30 years old. He lives in the district of Hyderabad. We can also configure some other demographic or socio-economic information based on what the hospital wants to record. Now we can save the data and navigate to record clinical observations against the patient. It is also configurable to have a registration second page to record nutrition values, registration fees for the patient. This instance of Connect is configured to have a registration second page. Let us capture the height, weight and registration fees for the patient and save the registration details. As we can see, there is a sync pending notification on the Bahmni homepage now. This notifies that there is some information residing on Bahmni Connect which is still not synced with Bahmni Online. After a patient is registered, the clinical observations are recorded. Let us go to the clinical app. This is the clinical queue page where patients are listed. Let's search for Truman Burbank. We can see that no primary ID is currently assigned to Truman. An ID will be assigned to Truman once the device syncs with Bahmni Online. This is Truman's dashboard. The dashboard contains display controls or widgets which gives a bird's eye view of patient information. For example, the patient context widget displays the patient's demographic information. The widgets are configurable based on the hospital requirements. Let's click on consultation and start recording patient data. What we see here are the forms or observation templates. These forms are configurable and a hospital can create forms based on the data it wants the user to capture. These forms are used to record observations against a patient. Let us record observation against Truman Burbank. Let's go to the history and examination form. Truman complains of cough for the past 3 weeks. He also complains of sore throat for the past 2 weeks. Truman is a smoker as well. Let's now go to the vitals form and record Truman's pulse, blood pressure data, and temperature. Let's now save the data. On the consultation tab, we can record free text consultation notes. Let's say that Truman has had a past history of TB and needs to be tested for TB again. Let us save the data recorded against Truman now. As we can see, the patient dashboard displays the observation of Truman now. Let's assume that the user returned to the hospital after a hard day's field work of recording patient data. Let us switch on the internet connectivity and sync the data recorded with the online server. This is a two-way sync, which pulls data from online as well as pushes data from Connect so that both are in parity after the sync. Besides these, Connect also displays the diagnosis history and laboratory result on the patient dashboard by fetching these information from Bahmni Online whenever these are recorded. Let us search for Hari Agarwal, who is an existing patient, to view this historical information on his dashboard. As we can see, Hari Agarwal has some information on his patient dashboard. Now, let us switch back to Truman. As we can see, Truman now has an ID number assigned to him by the server. Truman's data has been synced with Bahmni Online. Let us view Truman's data on Bahmni Online. As we can see, Truman's information is synced and it also resides on Bahmni Online and Connect. This concludes the user walkthrough for Bahmni Connect. Thank you.